Hello viewers, again I'm here with electric field, and today there will be a discussion about field lines or electric field lines, whatever. So what we were discussing, there is a source charge capital Q, there is a test charge small q, there are distance apart. From Coulomb's law, see F equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into product of the two charges, capital Q multiplied by small q divided by r square. But in the previous video, what we have seen, force equal to Q into E is the electric field. So we put QE in place of force, and that is the formula of Coulomb's law. Small q cancelled out. Now electric field equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught capital Q by r square. Electric field is a vector quantity. Okay, electric field is a vector quantity, but charge is a scalar quantity. Okay, so now if electric field is a vector quantity, so what is the direction of electric field? The direction of electric field is, what is the direction of electrostatic force? That is the direction of electric field. Whatever the direction of force is the same direction of electric field. Now, does electric field exist? The answer is yes, it exists. I want to teach you electric field. I have not seen electric field. I have experienced electric field, but you cannot experience electric field. So what is the solution? I have a comb and rub it in my shirt. Here there is a piece of paper. I put my comb very close to the piece of paper, but my comb is not touching the piece of paper. Then the piece of paper will be attracted to the comb and adhered to it, attached to it. Comb is not touching the piece of paper, still it is attracting the piece of paper. What is in between the comb and the piece of paper? Electric field. But I have not seen that field. I have experienced there must be something, the electric field. Why? Because I said earlier, force is two types. One is contact force and the second one is field force. But here there is no contact between the piece of paper and the comb. So there must be a field force. So here it is the existence of electric field. But how a teacher, how a suppose writer of a book can let you teach, let you learn that electric field looks like this, electric field behaves like this? How? So there is a pictorial representation, or it is a imagination. It is, I repeat, it's an imagination. There is a pictorial representation of electric field, and this is known as field lines or electric lines of force. Electric lines of force. I cannot complete the whole electric lines of force in this lecture. I will continue my second video also. But what is electric lines of force? What we know, if we place a test charge and there will be a generation of electric field. So can we imagine, suppose this is the boundary of the electric field. Let us imagine this is the boundary of electric field. Beyond this boundary there is no electric field, but up to this, here it is electric field, electric field, electric field, electric field. So how can we assume what is electric lines of force? See, in every book there are properties of lines of force. These are okay, but what I'm trying to teach you, I'm trying to let you learn how the lines of force comes to the readers or scientist's mind. It tries to put some effect on this particle, so it is spreading a net-like structure. like a rassi. It is diving with a rope. Again, here is a particle. It again try to attach it. What will happen? Like a Spider-Man in movie. Okay, we all have seen Spider-Man. It's like a Spider-Man. It's like a Spider-Man, 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 Spider-Man. So these ropes, imaginary ropes or imaginary rassi, here it will terminate because beyond this boundary there is no electric field. So we can assume that these are lines of force. What lines of force will indicate? Lines of force pictorially represent electric field. Crowding of electric lines of force is indicating the strength of electric field. Suppose this is a lines of force. Okay. Just see the lines. And there is a suppose plate. The plate is suppose B, and here there is a suppose plate. Assume the plate is A. Now question is, electric field A at A is stronger or electric field at B is stronger? How can we determine? How can we calculate? Simple answer. You see, in plate A, there is a linked with how many lines of force? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In B, how many lines of force? 1, 2, 3, or say it's 4. Here more crowding of lines of force. Here less crowding of lines of force. That means electric field at A is greater than electric field at B. That means we can view something else. We can say these lines of force always represents the intensity of electric field. It's stronger or it's weaker. Now we have to discuss the properties of lines of force. It's very, very important. The properties of lines of force. I will discuss first two properties, and the remaining properties will be discussed in the second video. First property of lines of force. Lines of force, it will starting at positive charge, originate at positive charge or starting at positive charge and terminate at negative charge. First property. Things cannot happen like this. No lines of force or field lines can originate from negative charge, or any lines of force cannot enter or terminate at positive charge. No. Must originate from positive charge and must terminate at negative charge. The first property. The second property is electric lines of force, they are smooth curve. Smooth curve without any corners. If I suppose I put a electric lines of force like this, suppose this electric lines of force, it has what? This is a corner. So this cannot be lines of force. This can be lines of force. It is a smooth curve which doesn't have any corner. Second property. Okay. And the third property, let me tell you, third property is very, very important property. Third property. Suppose this is a lines of force. Lines of force are always described or explained or written with arrow mark because it has direction. Suppose there is a charge at this point. If I say, what is the direction of the force at this charge or at this point? The answer is make a tangent to this point, and this is the direction of force. This is electric field. This is electric field, or this is lines of force which represents the electric field. But here force is along this direction. If I say what is the direction of force at this point, again make a tangent. What I am trying to say, in an electric field, a charge, if it changes its position, the force experienced by the charge, the direction of all the forces at particular position, direction of force is different. At a different position, direction of force is different. That is the beauty, that is the uniqueness, or that is the speciality of electric lines of force. These are the third property. Remaining of the properties will be discussed in my second video. Thank you so much. If you think this video is beneficial for the students, if you really like, then like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.